Here's the truth. The appetite for fear is massive right now, especially among mid-career professionals. Number 1, recession. Number 2, artificial intelligence. That doesn't mean you're being replaced. Most people misunderstand how AI actually works in real-world systems.
On a broad scale, human-in-the-loop is needed everywhere that AI is applied in production.
Why? Because for all its brilliance, AI still struggles with one major flaw. AI is not coming for your job. If your career feels stuck and you're quietly worried about becoming obsolete, you're not alone.
If you're not needed, if there's not a need for your labor, what's the meaning? Do you have meaning? Do you feel useless?
That fear isn't a flaw. It's not a weakness. In fact, it's a signal. A signal that it's time to reassess, reframe, and maybe even reinvent who you are professionally. Here's the truth. The appetite for fear is massive right now, especially among mid-career professionals. So massive, an entire content industry now exists just to monetize that anxiety. According to surveys, 85% of Americans fear job loss in 2024. That's not just data, that's a cultural pulse. Let's break down two of the biggest fear triggers. Number 1, recession. Take a breath. Despite the noise, major institutions like the IMF aren't forecasting a recession right now.
That's a 0.9 percentage point slowdown revision in our projections from January. But 1.9% is obviously not a recession.
Not in the short term. So let's not create one in our heads, before it shows up on the charts. Number 2, artificial intelligence. Yes, Gen AI is exploding. It can write better than interns, generate images you can't distinguish from real photos, mimic human voices, read massive databases in seconds, and spin up workflows on command. It's fast, it's powerful, and it's absolutely changing the nature of work. But here's where the narrative breaks. That doesn't mean you're being replaced. Most people misunderstand how AI actually works in real-world systems. In practice, it's not replacing humans. It's demanding more human oversight than ever before. This is where the concept of human-in-the-loop comes in.
On a broad scale, human-in-the-loop is needed everywhere that AI is applied in production.
And no, it's not a buzzword. It's the backbone of how AI gets deployed in high-stakes environments.
Humans can be used for production review. After the model has been trained and starts to make predictions, humans can be used as an escalation path, a review step to verify that the results are accurate.
Why? Because for all its brilliance, AI still struggles with one major flaw: accuracy. You've probably noticed it yourself. Even getting one good AI image to match your vision takes multiple tries.
And this can probably explain why when I query an image generation model to generate a photograph of a woman named Sasha, more often than not, I get images of bikini models. Sometimes they have 2 arms, sometimes they have 3 arms, but they rarely have any clothes on.
Now imagine that at enterprise scale, where precision isn't optional, it's mission critical. A wrong output could mean lost revenue, broken code, or even legal risk. Take a look at this report from Search Engine Journal, which highlights findings from the BBC. AI chatbots consistently distort news content, raising concerns about information accuracy and trust. Across industries, companies measure AI accuracy with real metrics: top K accuracy, precision recall scores, hallucination rates, bias detection matrices.
Systems have not been trained with accuracy as a key objective. What they're really trying to do is to be as human-like as possible, be able to, write a poem in the style of Shakespeare. So it's really sort of the interactivity and the style that has dominated over the accuracy.
That's why AI systems still rely heavily on subject matter experts, humans. Take a look at the Harvard Business Review article titled, "AI Isn't Ready to Make Unsupervised Decisions," and the BCG report, "You Won't Get Gen AI Right If You Get Human Oversight Wrong." In short, AI isn't replacing your role. It's turning you into the person who knows how to quality check AI's work. And those AI agents everyone's hyping, they're not plug-and-play magic. They need API orchestration, prompt engineering, workflow design, observability setup, and constant maintenance. You don't just install an agent, you engineer it. They may look like sci-fi, but they're very real. And they need real professionals behind the scenes.
A very good friend of mine who's a film director in Hollywood, Oscar-winning director, he called me the other day. He said, my chef is going to write better screenplays than I can. I said, that's not true. He'll probably have better recipes, but not better screenplays. You need that wisdom and human experience to even ask the right prompts.
Remember when cloud computing took off? People thought data center jobs were done for. They weren't. Those professionals didn't vanish. They evolved into cloud architects, SREs, DevOps leads. Same playbook here. Different tech, same opportunity. So here's the call out. Don't feed the fear. Understand the tech, build with it, grow with it. Because AI is not coming for your job, but someone who knows how to use it just might.